Saturday, 28th of July 2018. Three things. I've been occupied for this past, I suppose 24 hours with the news here in England and Wales about the probation service. I will put up a video about that, which will give you an outline of what that's about. But in summary, the government tried out part privatisation of the probation service. It hasn't worked. They've decided to scrap it early, but instead of letting it go back into public ownership, they've decided to retender the contracts for what was in the private sector. I was just thinking tonight as I was coming along that it's a bit like the king who had no clothes, realising that he didn't have any clothes and asking the tailors that so-called designed his first set to try and design another set. When I refer to these matters to do with probation, I do so in my capacity as a union officer of NAPO. So that's been taking up my time. That click of my tongue just reminds me of the film I saw last night, which was Hereditary. It was a horror, but after a short lecture at the start by a film and media's lecturer from the local university, I would say it was a melodrama. I'm not sure it all made sense, and I actually had to read something today by the director. Who was the director? Ari Aster. Apparently his first film. He has done short documentaries before, short films before. As I say, I was intrigued to go along to the discussion after the film, and it made me realise just how many people look to films now to give them an outlook in life. You know, I'm interested in stories, particularly the Bible stories and perhaps the kids' stories. And it was a reminder just how much film and TV, so much so that people study degrees in it. I think that film Hereditary was, it's not only my idea, but was playing out the dysfunction of families. That kind of horror plays out, exaggerates the dysfunction in families. I mean, the mother was targeted very much as the one who had the problems in relating to her children. The father, who was played by Gabriel Byrne, was quite remote. And the third thing, just taking a quick time, I've gone over my time, is I was looking for valuations on the property in order to settle finances. I didn't like doing it, but I did it. I felt the time had come and I did it, so I'm glad about that. Hope your day was good.